What's up, everybody? How are ya? All right. Can you hear me okay? Am I coming in? Music's not too overpowering, I hope. Alrighty. So, have not done this in a little while, but I decided that I'm gonna try, and I'm not gonna go for too long. The kind of middle ground I'm aiming for is I want to try to get about 10 storyboard panels done in this session. And I'm gonna go for probably around an hour or so for this stream. That's kind of my soft goal, and we'll see how it goes from there. So. So for those of you who don't know what I've been working on lately, I'll give a quick little explanation for you. So these are the storyboards for what is going to be my next major original animation project, which is an animated feature film called Balancing Act. It's something that I've kind of been working on and off in the background of my whole animation career for the last, like 20-25 years of my entire lifetime, basically. So, yeah, it's a feature film that I spent the last few years writing. And I've gotten to a point where now I think it's time to start actually like putting it into production and storyboarding it. So the last month or so, I finally decided to get officially started. So. And as you can also possibly see by the fact that my UI here is a tad different, I'm actually doing this in Toon Boom. Because I wanted it to look nicer than what most of my stuff has looked like previously. How am I enjoying Toon Boom so far? Easy adjustment. Still adjusting to certain things, but it's relatively straightforward for an animation program. Some stuff that I'm kind of just getting used to in terms of like shortcuts and stuff like that. But I have worked in Toon Boom a little bit before. Actually, Michaela, Toxic Soul 77, who's our lead character designer for Balancing Act. She was doing a thesis film when she was going to SCAD a few years ago now, and I helped her out with that a little bit, doing some cleanup animation and in-betweens and stuff like that. So I learned the basics of Toon Boom from her during that time. But it's been quite a while since I've actually used it, and figured I would, like, need a little bit of a refresher, so she's had to remind me of certain very basic bitch things about how to use the program, but it's fine. It's been going okay for the most part, so. How long have I been animating for QRA Productions? I've been animating for a really, really long time now. I started like making stuff like just in general in the really early 2000s. I got my first tablet, my first proper like drawing tablet for doing like traditional, you know, frame by frame animation. I got that back in 2007, I think it was. Because before that, I was doing a lot of my animation with a mouse and like dog shit. So, but yeah, so it's been, you know, over 15 years now. I'll probably save a lot of the discussion about it for maybe the next just chatting stream that I do. Sorry that I didn't do one throughout the course of this week. I was a little just busy with stuff going on in life, so forgive me. But I've been watching a lot of stuff. I've been not playing necessarily a whole lot of stuff myself, but mostly been watching Toxic play a lot of stuff. We just finished Omori recently, and now we are starting to go through Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake, and actually that will be I've been recording that. That will be an actual video series I'll be putting up on the channel as we go through it, so look forward to that very soon. We're nearly through the first chapter. Excuse me. Wish you could start animating. There's nothing stopping you, Danny Emery. You can start anytime. Thank you, QRA. Yes, I've been watching quite a few shows. I've been watching. I just finished up Undead Unluck recently. I've been going slowly but surely, kind of slogging through Free Ren and Shaman King, which I'm not super enjoying that much, sad to say, but I do intend to finish them. My favorite new show this year so far has been Dungeon Delicious. Really, really loving that show a whole lot. It's excellent. Some other shows. I watched A Sign of Affection. I watched Dangers in My Heart. There's a new one that I forget the name of it. There was a new one I just started a little while ago. With my friend group, I'm rewatching Amazing Spider-Man. Or sorry, not Spectacular Spider-Man. Excuse me. Spectacular Spider-Man. Start doing character sketches. Great to hear. Keep it up. What's up, Robert? Laios cracks you. Yeah, I love all of the lead characters in that show. Like all of the main crew, they're all like so much fun. Great characters. Greg Weisman is writing the Spectacular Spider-Man comic. Yes, I heard about that. I haven't seen that video yet where Zeno got to play Miles. I really need to check it out at some point. I've never heard of Flux Destiny. That sounds like a cool name, though. You all excited, I hope, for the new... if any of you guys watch Smiling Friends, I hope you guys look forward to the episode coming out this weekend. I had the opportunity to work on it. I'll probably have like a proper announcement, maybe a little video to show what I did when that airs. But very much looking forward to that. It's funny, I've actually been seeing Zach Hadel and Josh Tomar at the gym quite a bit. I did the stereotypical thing you're not supposed to do, and I skipped leg day, unfortunately. But still like that April Fool's. Yeah, the TTA thing that I did. Yeah, that was so much fun to do. I'm very happy that that finally happened. I'd wanted to do that for quite a long time. Datafer was very excited to get to record. I honestly, everybody was very cool about recording on that project. It was awesome. Danny Emery, Psychic Pebbles and Oni NG are two different people, just to let you know. That's Psychic Pebble is Zach Hadel, and Chris O'Neill is Oni NG. Oh yeah, Alejandro did such a fucking amazing performance on TTA Alpha. Yeah, that was awesome. I was very happy he had time to do that in the first place. Skeleton, beat up, skip ba-ba-da-dee-da. Only sad part about Super Freaking Parody Rangers is that it's yeah, that's a long dead IP of mine. QRA, shoot me a tweet, because I don't think you could post links in the chat, but please shoot me a tweet. It's the reason you randomly yell 37! I got that from Clerks, that's where I stole that from. I'm 37? 37! My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks in a row! My Twitter is just Kerbifer. Yeah, on some places I'm Kerbifer, and some places I'm Kerbifer15, depending on where you go. I was actually just thinking about that. Yeah, I made this YouTube channel when I was still 15. 20 years ago. Good fucking lord. Oh, thank you, Danny. Yeah, Octopath. That was fun. It's a long time ago now. What year was that? I'm trying to think. 2017 or 18, I think I recorded that. I can't remember. Yeah, 2006 kids are turning 18 this year. Yeah, that was kind of the year that I you know, became like a known entity at all, was in 2006. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so that's three panels done in about 20 minutes or so. So not too bad. Have you guys been liking Lilith from the pictures I've been posting so far of the storyboards I've done? She's a funny little scamp. Definitely one of those I'm an actual cat type children. Hey, Dude the Legend. I'm working on storyboards for my next animation project, Balancing Act. The Tome Dude himself. Thank you, Pulsar Ray, and thank you for watching the Tome A2Z trilogy. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. Just the brushes alone have made me so unbelievably fucking happy. And I'm like, oh my god, my stuff looks like okay. I'm not used to this. It's incredible. I actually still have to record the temp like kind of animatic voices, because when I finish a bunch of the sequences for this, I want to arrange them together into an animatic. And make a little video out of that. Okay, perfect. Thank you. How's the arm? You know, it's where it's at right now. I'm waiting to hear back again from the arm specialist about when I'm going to be doing probably the third PRP surgery. Am I going to hold public auditions for this? No, I don't think I'm going to be auditioning any characters. I think that much like with most of what I do, I'm just going to be getting the people that I know that I want. So... The blue splatter is snow. They are playing in the snow right now. I do, yes. I do the drawing sequences before the actual voices. Because these are just storyboarding panels for now, so. I've been using this in particular because I don't have Storyboard Pro, and I figured that I could do both storyboards and animation in this because I'm used to doing storyboards in animation programs anyway. I actually did the thumbnails, just a little crappy of the blue drawings that you can see underneath here. I actually did those in Flash. Storyboard's timing system is kind of wow. Oh, interesting. How does it feel moving on past Flash? Pretty good so far because I'm very happy with just like the quality of how the fucking drawings look compared to what I've been able to do with Flash. So I'm very happy to have finally made the switch for this project. Long overdue, frankly. She's like, no. They're having the world's coolest snowball fight in the world. I mean, they're totally training. Yes, she's training Frost to be a superhero. Who he has these mysterious ice powers. You know, cryokinesis and all that. Is she supposed to be the main villain of Balancing Act? No. She is Frost's childhood friend, and she is the only person that he ever told that he has superpowers. So, she's a very trusted friend. Is this little tiny child the main villain of Balancing Act? My God, I think you're onto something. How did I come up with the name Rudolph? That was one of many different names that I kind of mulled over that Michaela, Toxic Soul, actually recommended. Because I knew I didn't want to call him Chris. I didn't want it to be so on the nose. So, yeah, I wanted to change his name to something different. And that was one that was pitched because it was kind of another like holiday themed kind of one. And I thought, yeah, you know what? Actually, that might work, and that's kind of cute. So ended up going with Rudolph, or Rudy for short. What other names? I played around with Edwin because that's my middle name. Played around with Blake because it sounds like Snowflake. Gray was one that I liked for a while, like Gray Frost. I thought that was kind of a cool one, but stuck with Rudolph or Rudy. How does it feel like to be in anime dubs of shows I grew up on? It's pretty fucking awesome. I'm very grateful that I've gotten to be part of those shows. It's and I don't know if I would have believed my older self if I had told a young Chris Niosi that I would be making money off of voicing characters in these franchises that I grew up with. So it was pretty great. Yeah, user DX5XP1QM7I. Please come up with an actual other name so I don't have to call you all those numbers and letters. Yeah, that was actually my one hesitation of calling him Rudy, Jesus fucking Christ, Rudy, because of Chalk Zone. But I was like, whatever. It's an old show at this point, so it's not that big of a deal. I know, the red onion skinning immediately makes it look like it's a fucking horror movie. It's like, no, well, that looks like some kind of gross-ass, like, toxic gas cloud with blood splatter and snow? Something's going on here. Actually, it's funny, and I'll reveal this when I post her full design coming up, but I'll tease a little bit here. One of the other major characters in the movie is Frost's mom, and I actually just came up with her finalized name thanks to Germ, actually, a little while ago. He came up with a good idea for her, so... Let's get some more Mega Man Rush Jet music. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Blink. There we go. Yo, hope everything's going good. Thank you, Ireek Melisdal. Sure, a lot of younger Zoomers don't even know what Chalk... I didn't even really watch Chalk Zone. That was actually a Nickelodeon series that I missed. Alright, that is 6. Oh yeah, happy Pride Month, everybody. That's right. I was going to say that at the beginning, and I totally forgot. How could I? Yes, and big ups. Very happy about the correction on the translation about Vivian. We haven't gotten up to her in Thousand Year Door yet. We're just about to go to Hotel Castle in my playthrough. So look forward. What I'm going to probably do is post each individual chapter as we get through them. So once we finish chapter 1, we'll post that as a full video. Ever play video games on old consoles nowadays? Not in my old consoles. I have a bunch of my old ones. I have my N64, my GameCube, and a bunch of stuff over here in my little video game museum. But no, when I can just play them on either the PC, like if they're ported to Steam or something, or if they're on like the Nintendo like online, like the eShop or something, I just kind of prefer that. You just looked up which One Piece character I play? Yes, CP0 Agent Maha in the Wano arc, which was a tremendous honor of my life to get to do that. Very, very thankful. Dude, I'm doing like a jutsu. I'm doing like a clone jutsu. Look at me. Snow clone jutsu. Should do a dub of What Am I Fighting For from Mega Man X4. No, man. My friend Lucas Gilbertson, who played Zero in Mega Man X 8 and Command Mission, he already did one. He's actually voiced Zero in something. And Johnny Ambosh apparently did it also in, what's it called? The Teppen, I think it is. Yes, Danny, I love Kimono Friends. Beyond the ocean to Boston? That's the bloopers. Yeah, I love that show. My friend Marissa, who I was just cat sitting for, actually, she directed that show. Thoughts on Smiling Friends? It's hysterical. One of the few shows, excuse me. One of the few shows that I've watched, like, multiple times in a row. Like, as in, I've rewatched the episodes, like, so soon after they came out. I've very rarely done that with shows in general, so... No, Lucas voiced Zero in Mega Man X8 and Mega Man Command Mission and Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, which was the remake of X1 for the PSP. He did not voice Zero in Mega Man X4. That was a different guy. There's a guy named Wayne Doster that did that, who I've not met before. I have met the woman who and worked with the woman who voiced X and classic Mega Man in Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4, Ruth Shirishi. She actually voiced a character in the Tome RPG, funnily enough. She was the RPG version of Torben from TTA, a character I named Tortura. Like animating on Craig of the Creek. It was fun. I just did one shot, but it was just cool to be a very, very small part of such an awesome series, because I haven't kept up with the show in a long time, but when I was watching it as the new episodes were coming out, I was really enjoying it. Excuse me. Excuse me. When am I going to upload more Did You Know voice acting videos? The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to do any more of those, to be honest. I know I get that request all the time. The thing is, collecting trivia is tricky sometimes, because I don't want to just make videos that are like, did you know that the guy who voiced this character also voiced this other character in this other show? Because that's not trivia. That's just shit that you could look up on, like, IMDb or what's it called? You know, behind the voice actors or any of that kind of thing. Because I actually kind of hate, like, the videos that are videos that are just like, here's a list of like all the people that have played the same character, and that's the video, and that's it. Like, I find that just kind of lazy, to be honest. So that's the thing, is I don't want to just do that and call that a video. But collecting actual legit trivia on series enough to like make a full video out of it, it's difficult to do, because, and then also the other unfortunate kind of reality is that sometimes the trivia, like, you know, oh, why, you know, did this actor not play this character anymore? Sometimes it has to do with like drama of like, you know, something bad happened, and I don't always love like spotlighting that, to be honest, because it just kind of sucks. Like, it's just a sad thing for people, you know. Like, even I did that for like my videos about Sonic and Dragon Ball and stuff, and even then, like, some of those facts are kind of like at the behest of certain people, where like, yeah, this person lost their job because of this thing that was kind of not fair, or, you know, whatever, like that kind of thing. So it's yeah, like, it's kind of unfortunate in that sense. So I don't know, never say never. Maybe if I ever get like really inspired to do one, maybe I will, but I don't know. It's not exactly like a high priority type of thing. What's my favorite season of Digimon? I don't know if I have a favorite, because I haven't actually seen a lot of Digimon. I liked what I saw of Adventure 2, but I also missed a lot of it, so I didn't like see everything. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have one, because I wasn't really ever like a huge Digimon fan, unfortunately. Sorry to say. I was always more of a Pokemon guy. Let's do it. This little playing in the snow scene looks adorable. Yeah! Trying to make it very cute and wholesome. I've heard Tamers is very, very good, but I've seen very little of it, unfortunately. I'm sure if I like really, really wanted to get invested into it, I bet I would enjoy it. But yeah, again, like, I was just never really like a huge Digimon fan, so I never really gave it the time of day. You know what's funny? Where is it? I was telling my friends the other day, like, some of the drawings I was doing of Frost feel like this one right here. This is very like Thomas the Tank Engine looking. I think Thomas was actually, I mean, like, this is kind of the way that I look, but, excuse me, in person, but I think a lot of Frost expressions in particular are kind of Thomas-esque. Time to draw him as a tank engine. Oh god. Leopard, why do you fucking do this to me? Literally, why do you do this to me, personally? He's just a child. Leave him alone. I beg you. You draw me as a tank engine for all I give a shit, but leave Frost out of this. He's just a boy. They were killing younglings.
Nice.
Gonna get some vanilla Coke? Hell yeah. Just a little guy. Hi, Breaker Beam. Breaker Beam, thank you for the cool, those of you who don't know, if you search Terrain of Magical Expertise on Tumblr, there's still a fair bit of fan art that gets posted on there of Tome, and yeah, Breaker Beam does quite a bit of it, and it's very, very cool. So I always keep an eye on that. Leave Brittany alone. Curb as a tank engine sounds even worse to be HL Gladly said no. Ow. You know, guys, honestly, Woodman gotta be one of my favorite genres. Gotta be one of my favorite genders, is what I meant to say. But my brain was not fucking taking all of that. Although with how many remixes of the Woodman theme there are out there, I guess it could be a, it could be considered a genre of music now. To let it go. What's up, Spectacular Umbreon? Did a Z button inspired by Zeto on your art Tumblr? Very cool. Just seeing the name Zeto out of the corner of your eye has you fighting the urge to go rewatch Tome. Well, Rocket Shark, you could always watch the Tome A2Z trilogy. Lots of Zeto content there. New Zeto content, as a matter of fact. Oh yeah, can't wait for Capcom to make Mega Man 12 in about 25 more years. Yeah. I'm hoping the next thing we'll get is maybe a Mega Man Star Force collection. I would really love to see that at some point. got to let it go. Back to bubble. Ba-da-ba-dum. I think you still understand. Things are going okay. I'm doing my thing, you know. Yes, Ben Bob, I have seen Beastars. I love it. Very excited for the, I think the final season. So, we're gonna do more with Balancing Act after the film is released. Okay, well this is really like jumping way ahead of myself. I would love to do it as a series of films. Like have each like film be like, you know, like each one be a sequel or maybe prequels and things like that. I would love to do this as a franchise of movies, but I am really trying to focus on just doing this one film and see how far I can get with that. So yeah, I'm trying to put like 100 billion% of my effort into just making this movie the best it can possibly be. Any thoughts on Sonic Prime? I thought it was a fun show. It was cool. Had some interesting concepts. Some stuff in it. I wanted to like the Eggman sextet a little bit more than I did. I thought they were a little annoying at times, but It was a fun little story. It was a cool little self-contained thing on its own, so. Ever wanted to be on any Broadway plays? I was never a theater guy. I really should have been a theater guy. I really wish that I actually did do theater like back in school and stuff. I never like really thought to. Doing like an Avenue Q, I bet probably would have been fun. Like something like that, like a comedy thing. I did do a cover of the Mob Psycho, the season 3 theme, a few years ago, or not a few years ago, I think like a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. About time, Brandon Rogers. I don't really know his work outside of what's it called? Out of Hell of a Boss. I think he's a good voice actor in that show. I haven't seen the new episode that actually just came out yesterday. I should get to that at some point soon. Why do I like Ice Power? Okay, you know what's funny? Why do I like Ice Power so much? I can't remember why. I can't remember trying to like go all the way back through like the recesses of my mind and figure out like where did that obsession come from? I don't remember. I just know I was very young. It was probably from like video games I was playing. And it was before Pokemon happened, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Okusenman. I have seen some plays, Stardust Love 9. I've seen Avenue Q, Lion King twice, and some other stuff too. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Tony Macaroni, yeah, my arm is okay. It's actually more so my stupid fucking back shoulder blade that's been bothering me more. If I could be top level at any game, what would it be? Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I'm not much of a competitive gamer, so I don't even have, like, the mindset of, like, what I would want. I don't know. Alright, that is 9 drawings so far. Oh, I should give her some snow on her, probably. You're a year younger than the OG Lion King film. Jesus Christ. Oh, Christopher's Ancient. It's a good anime to watch on a lazy day. Do you revisit some of the old animes now and again? Yeah. I've watched Yu Yu Hakusho quite a few times in my life. That's always a fun one to go back to. Delicious Dungeon I just highly recommend to everybody because it's so accessible. Agretzko is very accessible to everybody. Hololive is collabing with the LA Dodgers. Really? That's funny. Ready? Oh, I forgot one more panel on this one. He's so cute. Look at him. Like, ugh. Little fucking, like, a little scared animal. Like, whoop. Super Mario RPG Waltz of the Forest remake. I've thought about it. Not a high thing, a high priority for me. But I've definitely thought about maybe doing it. Not planning, but I definitely thought about doing like a new cover. Because the thing is, I don't really want to. Okay, if I were to redo something with Waltz of the Forest, it would just be to redo like the song. Because I think the animation itself actually still holds up pretty well. So I'm not all that like, you know, raring to redo the animation necessarily, but it might be fun to redo the song. Oh, Iceman Kerr. I mean, that might be a little bit too on the nose, but Iceman is most definitely a little bit of an influence. Not a huge one, but on the blue hoodie. It's funny, actually, because Mega Man, in general, Mega Man was such a big influence on Frost design. And not necessarily like Iceman, but definitely like just my interest in wearing blue came from Mega Man for sure. Biggest gamer rage moment I've ever... Oh, biggest? Jesus. There's too many to name. I was a very angry kid. The video games I played. And even at times an angry adult. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. It just makes me sad. Makes me think about when I went to anger management for a little while. Not because of gaming, but... Yeah, not something I'm proud of. Any tips on good drawing construction? Do a lot of figure drawing and life drawing. It can be boring, but it will help you get better at just basic construction for sure. Hope I like the new fan art. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Well, now I have to share it with everyone. Oh god. Horrors beyond human comprehension. Yeah, you fucking said a mouthful. Thank you to Leporte in the chat there for that. Every time I want to go to your Twitter, it's always like spelled weirdly. Leporte A. Here, if you guys want to check out more of Lemon Bun's evil work, here you go. There's their Twitter. Alrighty. Cool. Okay, that's 10. That's 10 to start with, so good. Not bad at all. All right. Ugh. Let's take a break for a couple minutes. Ugh. Alrighty. Cool. All right. Let's see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a little tiny snack super quick. I'll be back in just a moment. Na. Do do do. I'm back. Do 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 do. Whoa, whoa. One moment, folks. Da-da-da. Alrighty. Take a few minutes to just rest for a little bit here. That's a good drawing I can hold on. I'll have that one, sure. Alrighty. Let me get actually some cool snow level music on in the background. There we go. Have that on for a little bit in the background. Oh my goodness. Hello Kitty is apparently not a cat and still haven't processed it. What do you mean? Hello Kitty is not real? What? That cannot be. While I'm pausing, I've got my I'm doing one of my physical therapy exercises for my hand. I've got my little stress ball orange, which I use. So I'm trying to think of what else has been going on, just to talk for a little bit. Yeah, I played through. Well, I watched Michaela Toxic play through Omori recently, and that was a fantastic game. If you guys have never seen that before, it is an amazing RPG by Omocat, independent artist. Excuse me, and yeah, we did 2 full playthroughs of that game. I'll see you later, Vial. No worries. Yeah, it's a very, very Earthbound inspired RPG. We did 2 different playthroughs, doing different sort of paths, because it's kind of like a lot of these indie games like Undertale and that sort of thing, where they have, different like options that will happen, like as you, depending on what you choose to do in the game. Different endings play out and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, really enjoyed that. We locked like 70 to 80 hours of time into playing it, which was pretty crazy. I'm nearly done with Delicious in Dungeon. We've got the last 2 episodes, of course. that have yet to air at the moment, but we'll be getting to that, of course, in due time, I imagine. So that's been fun. Yeah, Rocket Shark. I was playing. God, how many years ago was that? I was playing Earthbound on this channel back in 2022. I played it for about 12 hours or so. Yeah, 12 to 13 hours of gameplay, and I got, like, I think fairly far, but even then, like, it was just getting really difficult. So I ended up quitting, and also it wasn't getting a lot of viewership, unfortunately, when I was streaming it. So I decided to just watch Calliope Mori finish the rest of the game, and just experienced it that way, which I felt was fine. So I still enjoy it, my experience seeing it that way. But yeah, I would still someday. I would love to play. Mother 3. I know that's not exactly an easy thing to do, but it would be really fun to check that game out at some point and finally experience that years later. Yeah, I did play Earthbound for the first time back in college, actually kind of in preparation for when I did the Earthbound segment that was in the Nintendo collab, actually. I played a little bit of the up through like the first dungeon on an emulator, and then I got it when I played it a few years ago. I played it on the Nintendo Switch, the online stuff and everything. So only watch slice of life animes. Oh, okay. There's other stuff out there other than just slice of life and isekai, dude. There's so much more. There's a million different genres. Ugh. Yes, Mother 3 is very sad. Omori is really sad too. Good fucking lord. There is some dark shit that happens in that game. It's a great story. It's very, very cool, but it gets pretty fucked up. Excuse me. Oh, I should give a little plug, by the way. A few people were in fact, Leopard who drew the horrifying Thomas the Tank Engine thing a second ago. He's actually in the chat with me right now. If you guys out there are interested, so these storyboards that I've been working on for Balancing Act, as well as character designs and stuff like that, I show it all first in our Patreon Discord server. So if you become a patron, the $10 tier allows you. It gets you an invite into our private Discord server, where a whole bunch of us, we do private Q&As once a month. We play some games. I record Kerblogs in there for people to hear before anybody else, and I post all this stuff with Balancing Act ahead of time before anybody else does. Anybody else gets to see it, that is. And also for lower tiers, if you can recommend Kerblog topics for videos that I do every month. You can see other little goodies and things. So if you'd like to support me, and it all just goes towards my living expenses and, rent and doctor's bills and stuff like that. I'm not using it for anything extravagant. Please, by all means, check out patreon.com/Kerbifer, and even just $1 a month is a big help in and of itself. So hope you'll consider it. And please come hang out with us if you are able to afford being a $10 patron. We'd love to have you hang out with us. So I plan on doing all the temp voices myself. No, actually, it's funny. I recorded Toxic to do a few of them, and I haven't recorded my own yet. So, but I will be doing that, and I'll have a few other people jumping in to do some temp voices for me as well. So, you can look forward to that. Ugh. There might even be, I don't know for sure if I'm going to do this yet. I don't know, but there's one scene in particular that I want to try and do as like a piece of kind of finished test animation that I might do like the full animation, like everything, like make it look as finished as possible, like give it a really, really nice look to it. And I think I might actually get the actors that I like want to play their characters for that scene and have that as like kind of like a proof of concept, like a pitch thing. Whether I try to pitch it around or if I do like a Kickstarter or both or whatever. I might do. We'll see. I don't know 100% for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. So, excuse me. Danny, stop drinking so much fucking Coke, dude. No. Yeah. So, yeah. This project has been a very, very, very long time coming, for sure, and applying everything that I know that I've learned over the years to this at 35 years old of doing all this animation stuff throughout the years. I can only hope it will turn out somewhat decent. Excuse me. After I finish today, at some point, I got to do some auditions. Got a couple things I got to record for. Speaking of that, I might do that today. We'll see. I'm hoping tomorrow, me and Michaela and Germ can continue recording for Paper Mario. We can finish up Chapter 1, maybe get into Chapter 2. We'll see. Oh, you're watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime or reading the manga? Well, if you ever see the anime, I voiced Reynard Jester. Reynard Jester from the most recent season, one of the Holding Knights. He's great. I actually just recorded some of him yesterday, as a matter of fact. So he's been fun. Paul, you call Paul a Kyle because that YouTube video is reanimation of a part of South Park, but with Mother. Oh, really? That sounds funny. Yeah, funnily enough, here's a little fun fact. So that Nintendo collab animation I did, let's go save the world. That originally, that was the second part of a two-part animation thing I was gonna do. There was another guy I was gonna work with from Newgrounds. He went by Cycon, Cycon. He had a web series that he did for a number of years, and he was somebody that I met at one of the Comic-Con Newgrounds meetups many years ago, and he was gonna do this two-part segment and ended up getting busy. He couldn't animate it in the end, which happened with quite a few segments throughout that. But the original intention was that it was supposed to be like Earthbound as a South Park thing. That was kind of the whole idea, which is why they're all like foul-mouthed and horrible. And but I didn't do it in like a paper cutout style animation. I just wanted to animate it, like make it look nice in general, because I was using the Nintendo collabs to practice a lot of techniques and stuff. That was my whole thing with that. But yeah, and actually there's a lost recording of Chris Zito as Porky, and he did like a Cartman kind of voice for Porky, and also Josh Tomar was Buzz, and he did sort of like a Miyoga, the flea from Inuyasha, Master Inuyasha, as a sort of thing for that as well. So yeah, I don't think I even still have those recordings. Like they're probably lost to time by now, but yeah, that was the part one of the Earthbound thing that was supposed to be in Nintendo to the 64th power. So, good lord. Yeah, there is going to be a new Nintendo Direct this month, and what's it called? The fucking oh my gosh, what is it called? The Summer Games Fest is going to be happening over the course of June, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm still really curious about whenever we're gonna get news about the what's it called? the new Switch, whatever the next Nintendo. I don't even know if people keep saying it's the Switch 2, but whatever the next Nintendo console is going to be, I'm very curious. I figured that the Summer Games the Summer Games Fest would have been like the time to kind of show it off, but I was shocked that no, they're not actually going to be doing that. So, but they'll get to it in their own time, I'm sure. Kiora, I actually didn't really watch much of Ranma 1/2. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, just like clips, but I've never actually seen the show. That was one that I missed out on. It was a little bit after I started getting into that kind of anime. But I was a big Inuyasha fan. I was big into that for a very, very long time, many, many years. So, I did watch Tenchi Muyo, yeah. I watched Tenchi Universe, and Tenchi in Tokyo, when those were on Toonami many years ago. I'm very curious about what the next, because I realized it's already been quite a few years since Mario Odyssey. Excuse me. And I'm fascinated by if we're going to get a like the next major Mario game, as what's it called? As like a launch title for the new Nintendo system. I would imagine that would make sense to do that, because I mean they launched the Switch / ended the Wii U with Breath of the Wild, and so they started off that with a Zelda game, and then Odyssey came out a little while later. But if I had to guess, I would imagine that launching with a Mario game would make the most sense. So maybe alongside the system, they'll reveal some stuff about that at some point. I would hope, but I don't know for sure. So I guess we'll find out. Don't have a favorite Tenchi Muyo character. I don't know who my favorite is. Ryoko is always such an easy answer because she is great, but I don't know who my favorite is. It's been a long time since I watched the show. I feel like I'd have to really sit down and see it again to kind of make a proper determination of that. Greetings, Murdravolt Voltier. That's a cool electrical name. Nice. Ever see the original? Yes, I have watched the original 1999 Hunter x Hunter show. My friends Lucas and Caroline Day were both in that show, actually. It was a fun series. Yeah, I watched that, and then I was getting into the 2011 Hunter x Hunter, of course, as well, even before I was recording on it. So, yeah, Hunter x Hunter's cool. I should check out the rest of the manga after where the anime left off. I really should, at some point. Oh, Rocket Shark. Tenchi Muyo is an old classic harem anime. Yeah, I mean, it's not that weird that, yeah, it's from a few years ago now. In America, it aired in, the late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. In fact, actually, hold on, I'm curious, yeah. Tenchi in Tokyo. Let's see. When did Tenchi in Tokyo air? Let's see. 2000, yeah. So Tenchi in Tokyo in Japan aired in 97, and it aired in the US in the year 2000. Yeah, 26 episodes. Wow, okay. What was... Hold on. Tenchi in Tokyo. Tenchi Universe. Universe aired over here in 2000... Oh, sorry, 1996? Excuse me. Or wait, no. Was it? Or 2000... 2000. Okay. And then... Tenchi Muyo, the original series. When did these air? 2000. Also 2000. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Wow, good lord. Man, yeah, that's really, really going back. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, what a time. That was also Gundam Wing, I think, was coming out around that time as well. Yes, Rocket Shark. In Hunter x Hunter 2011, I voiced Showerpoof of the Chimera Ant-Arc, one of the Queen's Royal Guards. That was one of my favorite characters ever. And first character I voiced was a pop figure, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I was very, very honored I got to work on that show because I'm a huge Yu Yu Hakusho fan. So to be part of Togashi Sensei's next series after that was a tremendous honor. Favorite anime? Now, Rocket, you like the 2003 one more than Brotherhood? Like, even with the changes they made towards the end? Because I do like that show, but I don't think it's superior to the actual manga story that Brotherhood finished adapting the rest of, personally. Aw, Ryo Oki. Fun fact, Ryo Oki is voiced by Debbie Derryberry, who was Jimmy Neutron and Zatch Bell. And Coco Bandicoot for a long time. She was close. She used to be with my agency. I'd run into her once in a while. She was very nice. Funny gal. Yes. You may call me Poof for short. And my my Montutu Yuppie was Josh Tomomoto. Hey, it's crazy, Jaxie. 2003. It's still cool. Absolutely. I actually think the best experience of like watching Full Metal Alchemist as an anime is starting with the 2003 show, getting like decently far into it, and then stopping, and then picking up with Brotherhood, because that early stuff that they kind of had to speed through in Brotherhood to get up to the new stuff. I think the 2003 versions of those episodes are superior, of course, but once it catches up to the new stuff in Brotherhood, then that's where you kind of switch over. That's what I think personally. Is that true? Kurilu? Oh yeah, I should look that. I think I listened to all that back when I was streaming all the Tome RPG background characters that I was making and everything. I remember I listened to like the 15 different versions of the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. Spent $100 plus getting the out of print Blu-ray off eBay. Good fucking lord. I love good old Alphonse. I was very happy. Speaking of 2000, actually, here's a little fun fact, Rocket Shark. I don't know if you know this, but in the Tome video game, I actually cast Aaron Dismuke, who is the original voice of Alphonse in the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist. He played Kerbifer in that project, and now he's grown up. Obviously, he's my age, and in Brotherhood, he went on to voice young Hohenheim in the flashback stuff, which was super cool. And he's become a friend and a colleague. Love his work very much. And now he's the voice of Senku from Dr. Stone, and he's been a writer and a director for lots of anime stuff. He's awesome. So, much love, much respect for Aaron. He's awesome. Oh, Azumanga Daioh? Oh, yeah, that's a great show. Love Azumanga Daioh. I haven't watched that since like college, but that was a fun time, that series. I remember, I think I watched that with Mike Kurako. I think. Oh, well, Rocket, if you haven't, I thank you for buying the game. I appreciate it. If you don't have time to play it, I also do have an official playthrough with no commentary on my channel if you want to watch that in the background. Because if you've already bought the game, as much as I would love for you to experience it yourself, if it's easier for you to watch it like in the background while you're doing other stuff, there's an official playthrough if you go looking for that on my channel. So, dude, I also Michaela Toxic Soul is like 1,000% agreeing with wishing that they do a new Soul Eater anime that's not fucking Soul Eater not, which was a fucking mistake. Yeah, I really liked Soul Eater in the beginning, and then when they caught up to the manga and started doing their own thing in the show, I was like, ugh, not for me. So I quit relatively early on into watching it. I got at least halfway. I got 26 episodes into that, so I've heard Nichijou is very funny. Yeah. Yeah, I would love like a Soul Eater Brotherhood type situation. That would be really nice. Oh Lord. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get some more water, and I'm gonna pee, and then we'll we'll do a little more drawing. Not too much more, but I'll try to knock out a few more panels while I can. So, all right. Oh my God, I forgot ads. I hate you. I want you all to know that my hair looks like absolute dog shit, and it makes me very sad. I got it cut recently, as some of you might have seen from the recent TikToks, the last couple TikToks that I've made. Capcom. Yeah, I do not like the way it looks. Pisses me off, but I'm doing it mainly because it's about to get disgustingly hot out over here in LA. So I figured I would save myself the fucking agony. Okay. Alright, let's see how many more we can do. For Erico! Dun, 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 yells the attack. Yeah, that was a self-indulgent TTA reference that I was making just now, so. Why did you think that it was an 8-bit version of the Attack on Titan opening? Well, some people have pointed out that type and enter the password I'm hiding from fucking Battle On from Tome 2011 sounds like and I'm like, alright, sure. I didn't really see much of that show. I think I quit around like 13 or 14 episodes in. I know people still love it, but I don't know, it just wasn't grabbing me all that much. I see the appeal with Attack on Titan, though. I definitely get why it was a big show for folks at the time. How was Mega Man 11? You know, it's funny. I didn't actually get to play it myself, but it did very, very well. It's like the highest selling Mega Man game ever. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 do 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 Oh, that's funny. You got into anime because of Attack on Titan, but then never finished. That's kind of interesting. Well, I'm glad it was still your gateway anime in general. That's still good at the end of the day. So. Bum 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 do 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 do. Na 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 da 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 bow 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 wow wow. Skibbity doo 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 doo. Yeah, Bebop is a good starter anime for sure. I actually think the dungeon is as well, especially for people now that you know, because D&D is so popular. So it's very, very accessible kind of show. So. D-Murda, yes, I was the director and head writer and a voice of a lot of characters and an animator on all three of the Nintendo collabs, including Super Nintendo. Yes, that is correct. That was a long time ago. We did those from 2007 to 2000 and oof, I think 2010 maybe. So for a few years. One of your favorite Newgrounds series ever? Oh, well, thank you. That was a lot of fun to work on. I was just saying earlier, actually, one of the segments that I animated was the Newgrounds. Newgrounds. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. The Earthbound little segment that was in the third collab. But I did a bunch for all three of them and voiced a bunch of characters and stuff. Thank you, D-Murd. I appreciate it. If you've not seen my work since the Nintendo collabs, I'm doing a bunch of original stuff now, including this project right here. This is an animated feature film. It's a small-time superhero story. This is one of the opening scenes from it that I'm currently storyboarding, and I'd like to think that I've improved a bit of my animation and my art since those Newgrounds days. But yeah, I was going way back. Must have watched those a billion times. Oh, thank you, Tin Star. Can see Kurt playing as an ice-type character or a Magnus using a short sword character. Oh, what, like in a D&D situation? Oh, like a Pathfinder thing? I can see that. Thank you, underscore. I am having a good day. Appreciate that. This fucking, like, intense squat that fucking Lilith is doing while she's scooping up the fucking snow. Oh, thank you, Tony Macaroni. Hope it's been entertaining. Appreciate it. Ah, everyone's favorite robot master, Hard Man. Oh yeah, I saw like an episode of Windbreaker. It seemed kind of cool. Maybe not like the super big interesting one to me, but it seemed kind of neat. Yeah, Hard Man. Fireman? Yes, yeah. Fireman did have a southern accent in Powered Up, as well as, and yeah, I think in the Archie comic they kind of adapted that, so. Oh yeah, God of High School, I remember that show. It was back in that brief little stint where we were getting a lot of manhwa. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, because that was based on a Korean webcomic, if I'm not mistaken. Funny story. I should make a proper announcement for this now that it's out. I worked on a live-action series based on a really cool, very dark manhwa called Pyramid Game. Yeah, I was a sleazy, corrupt teacher. What was the name of my character? I'm gonna pull it up. I know I have it somewhere. Mr. Im. That was him. Yeah, so that's out on Paramount Plus if you guys are interested in seeing that. Dun, 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 What's up, hosts up? Welcome. I know, yeah, the Mega Man Archie comic was so good. Very, very sad that it was cut down at its prime. It was an excellent, excellent series. All the crew on that. Ryan Jampol, who I haven't spoken to in a long time. He's actually doing his own original comic now, called Taka. He was one of the artists on that. And of course, Ian Flynn, who wrote a lot of it. I think he wrote all of it, actually. All the guys there did an amazing job on that series. It's fantastic. Excuse me. Oh, whoops, forgot the hair and the thingies. Why are you not working? God damn it. Make sure to save. Haha, yes. Yeah, all the battle themes from Battle Network, it's in the name, are, they're all yeah, even though Battle Network 4 is not great, I mean, yeah, the battle themes from that game are some of my favorites, actually. I remember I used them quite a bit in Tome actually. It's funny, when I was first getting into Battle Network, I believe Battle Network 4 was new. That was like the newest one that was about to come out in Japan at the time. Scooping up the snow. Oh, right. One more. Skip it, boo, bada bee. Skip it. Enigma Man, Mystery Man. Play this real quick. Do 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 do. I'm gonna ponder the orb. Ori, I'll probably keep going for a little while longer. But, and the rest of this will be archived if you want to watch the rest later. So no worries. She does look like she's fucking pondering the orb. Little fucking gremlin. Oh, I got a new patron. Thank you, Joe Killa Pancake. Appreciate you, if you're still watching. Bye, Danny. Take care. Orb. How did it feel revisiting my old TTA sprites when I made that April Fool's cartoon? It was fun to do. Going down a little memory lane trip for a hot second, you know. Skip that one for now. Actually, I'll do this one first. Why are you not... Any good streaming services for watching anime and cartoons? Well, Crunchyroll has the most amount of just anime on it. Netflix has a good mix of both. Amazon has got some really good American cartoon on it, and some anime. I think that Amazon gets One Piece pretty early on when dub episodes come out, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. What's up, Norio the Oreo? How you doing? Shadow the Hedgehog himself. Oh my god! Sunsmog backup, yes. In fact, that's what I mainly do. Is I draw and animate, and I do voiceover as well. Glad you enjoy Reagan. Stardust Love, I haven't seen a lot of Red Letter Media before. I know Plinket's hilarious. I know a lot of my friends are big into him, but I haven't actually seen a lot of their stuff before. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed Lost Forest Shadow. It's an honor to be have my work enjoyed by the ultimate life form. Truly. Excited for your game coming out. Looking a little vampiric there. That's true. Oh, thank you, Drop Diddy Rap. Looky here, look what I've got. Don't think I won't let little Diddy drop. Oh, Drop, do we meet at Comic-Con in Alabama? Very cool. Well, great to see you there. Thanks for coming by my table back then. I'm gonna use this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you, Shadow. That's very kind. I hope you stick around. If this is your first time seeing me live, then I hope you like what you see and continue to tune in. So. I fancy myself a good cook. No, Stardust Love. Honestly, I need to be cooking more. I was almost going to cook my breaded chicken cutlets today, but they ended up serving some chicken at the grocery store, so I just got that because it was a quick and easy thing. Alrighty. I think that this is probably going to be the last one. In fact, we'll end off on something nice. Give me a second. Disc. Dan, Mega Man 3. Where that at? There it is.
Welcome back to this.
Oh, look. Oh, good, an ad. Shut up. Hate you. There we go. Boink. There we go. Ah. Oh, you all love this remix too. What's up, Crimson Gamer? Shadow, this is actually the first drawing stream that I've done in quite a while. I used to do a lot of them on a regular basis, and then I had a very bad injury with my hands last fall. So, and I'm kind of in recovery from that. I have been doing drawing the last few months, but it's been very sparse. So this is the first time I've actually streamed doing it since the year started. But hopefully, if things continue to get better with my body, then maybe I'll continue to be able to do more of these in the future. We'll see. I would certainly like to be able to at some point. Oh, I'm just playing off of YouTube, Crimson Gamer. Oh, well, Shadow, if you're interested in playing the video game I created, Terrain of Magical Expertise, here is where you can get it on Steam. And if you're curious, I have a full playthrough of the game on my channel that'll show you all about it, if you want to check out what the deal is. I did. And it's also based on a animated web series that I created, which is also right here on my channel. Tome, Creative Magical Expertise, if you want to check that out as well. So, all sorts of stuff on here. Sweet. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 panels. Excellent. All righty. Cool. Sweet. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This went great. Almost 3 full hours of work, and I'm actually not in horrible pain, which is kind of amazing. So that's good. Sweet. Alright, hi Tempest Mask. We're just about to end a little bit here, but this will be archived. Yeah. So hopefully, like I said, as my condition mayhaps improves, I'll be able to go for longer bursts of time. I think this actually might be the longest, like, single, even with that little, like, 15-20 minute break or so. I think that this is the longest that I've gone in a single setting in quite a while. So I'm glad y'all were here to experience it. And we did some good stuff. I'm getting close to the end of finishing up this particular sequence, and then I'll be moving on to the next bit. So, alrighty. Well, everybody, you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you all on the next one. I'm sure I'll have some other videos and stuff coming up, and let's enjoy ourselves as we move into the lovely month of June. And happy Pride Month once again, everybody. Thank you, guys. Alright, see you next time.